Hello friends, this is Chadha from Astrohealer channel. As I promised you that I shall be making a video which is a following video where I spoke about Mars getting into the sign of Libra and that's happening today evening. So I spoke about how it's going to impact on a very mundane level, how it's going to impact us in politics, in eco-politics, how it's going to impact individuals. But I did mention that I shall be making a video where I will speak about how it's going to have an effect on each one of us according to our Lagna or according to our Rashi. And here I am here to speak about how it's going to impact each one of us according to our moon sign and Lagna. One more request to all of you all. Whenever you watch any of my video, I do follow and I always practice and I tell people that you have to listen to each and every video of me and you have to watch according to your Lagna and the moon both. People still keep on sending me messages and comments. Should we look from the Lagna or from the moon? You have to merge both the results. Lagna has got more impact, no doubt about it. But moon cannot be ignored. So we have to do, because moon tells about your mental status during a certain transit. Whereas Lagna will tell you what are going to be the environment around you from the third party's perspective. So your environment is all about how people are going to look at you. But if you talk about how you are going to behave in a situation, in a circumstance, then you have to consider moon also. So do pay attention to moon and do pay attention towards the Lagna also. So let's begin with the first sign, Aries. For the sign of Aries, this transit is happening in your 7th house. Obviously, it means that it will make you more energetic, more assertive, but try not to be too impulsive as well. Also, I can see that Mars in the 7th house will not be considered good for your married life. Mars will make you aggressive, possessive and dominating. That could be the reason why you will have conflicts in your married life. Those who are single can put efforts, can go forward and get married. Good period for professional if you want to kickstart, if you want to start your own business, your own venture, especially into a partnership. Some health problem related to your throat can keep you disturbed. For the sign of Taurus, this transit is taking place in the 6th house. Now 6th house will drive you towards financial success. You will have too much of focus on your financial status. I also see there would be enemies who will try to harm you, but they will not be able to do so. You will totally destroy them. As far as health is concerned, take care of the health of your life partner. There could be an increase in medical expenses. Also, not a good time to lend money or borrow money at this time. You will be too much inclined towards religious activities. You may get involved into religious activities. Also, you need to be cautious about your father's health as well. This is all about the transit of Mars in the 6th house. For the sign of Gemini, it's happening in the 5th house, the transit. I would say that you will be very assertive, you will be very strong with your communication, but due to communication also there would be some conflicts in your conversation. Beneficial for people who are into speculative market like share market and so on. Students who are pursuing a degree in engineering, medical field, it's a very good time for the same. Good for competitive exams as well. Not a very fruitful time for people into romantic relationship. You could be a little possessive and dominating in nature. You could be aggressive. Expecting mothers should take care. If they are pregnant, take care, because this is not a good time. You have to see a gynecologist and keep a watch. For the sign of Cancer, the transit is taking place in the 4th house. Now 4th house is all about family. So there will be energy, there will be harmony, but at the same time, if your Mars is not very strong, then there could be potential arguments with the family members. Also, very favorable time for buying and selling of properties or buying vehicles. It's a good time. Not a very good time for domestic life as well, and also it may harm your married life. Your relationship with your mother also could be a little complicated. There could be some conflict with her also. Be extra cautious as far as your married life is concerned during this transit. For the sign of Leo, this transit is taking place in the third house. Third house of your neighbor, third house of your siblings, and communication. Your communication will be par excellent, very dynamic you would be, and very bold in your communication. Also, professionals who are into digital marketing, lawyer, and other field where your conversation is the core of your profession or your business, it's a good time for you. You will get support of your younger sibling or your cousins. Very good time for victory over competitors and your enemies. So overall, this transit seems to be quite good for you. For the sign of Virgo, this transit is taking place in the second house. You have to be very careful with your spending. You have to save money. Also, you could be very aggressive, very dominating in your communication. You may have some problems with your eye or maybe with your throat. Conflict could be there with immediate or extended family. Some member of your extended family, you may get into conflict. Also, if you are into love, romantic relationship, your possessiveness or possessiveness itself, or you being too critical or criticizing nature could lead to a conflict. So you have to take care of that also. Otherwise, the transit is quite good, but you have to save money, spend wisely. For the sign of Libra, this transit is happening in your Lagna, in your first house. A very positive transit for you. It will bring passion in relationship. You have to handle the conflicts with your partner very diplomatically. Also, you are advised to channelize this energy in a wise way. Otherwise, you may get too aggressive and you may spoil the fun. Those who are expecting a change in job, you will get good proposals. Married life, you will get a support of your life partner, so good for marital bliss. Favorable time where you are getting support of your family as well. So overall, it's a good transit. It's a very favorable transit for you people. For the sign of Scorpio, this transit is happening in the 12th house. Now, this transit in the 12th house shows that this will increase your personal power, your ambition. Not a favorable time for your health. Some health issues will keep you troubled. On a positive note, I see that you will get opportunity to go to a foreign land or travel to a foreign land. Not a favorable time for either borrowing or lending money to anyone. The money is not going to come back. Your expenses would be on a rise, it will soar, and then your enemies will not be able to harm you. That's on a positive note. Some conflicts would be there with your life partner. Overall, this is an average to a good period, I would say. For the sign of Sagittarius, the transit of Mars in your 11th house is very good, excellent, I would say. New experiences are opening up for you. No, new horizons are opening for you. Good for financial gain. Mars in the 11th house also shows that monetary gains from foreign land is possible. If you are into speculative market, share market, good time for you. Your material desire or materialistic desires would be manifested. Also, you will get a good support from your elder brother or elder sibling, I would say. Students preparing for competitive exams, this is a very good period for them. For the sign of Capricorn, the transit is happening in the 10th house. From 10th house, Mars is looking at the 4th house and the 5th house. Here, this transit will bring intensity in your career. Focus on your goals. Go ahead. Take actions. There will be struggle, but you will definitely be paid. Favorable time for your professional growth. You will get full support from your colleagues, from your senior. People who are involved into construction or property or real estate, good time for them. Disturbance could be there if you are a student, and if you are studying, there could be some disturbance in your studies. and do take care of your mother's health as well. For the sign of Aquarius, it's happening in the 9th house. The transit of Mars is happening in the 9th house. This is where you will be drawn, attracted towards worshipping, religious activities, long distance travel, a foreign travel can be seen over here. Lot of chances of a change in your profession or change in your workplace. Your expenses could increase, especially for medical reasons. You will be very confident, dynamic in your communication. Looking at the 3rd house, you are advised to maintain your temperament while communicating with other people. For the sign of Pisces, this transit is happening in your 8th house. Now we have to understand that 8th house, it could enhance your intuition, spiritual pursuits. Also, this is a time of inner growth. You will be interested in occult. Time for what we call as transformation. Very good time for students who are into research or doing their PhD. Favorable time for investments. Sometimes your words spoken would hurt people. Maybe that is not your intention, but you may eventually hurt someone. Conflicts are possible with your younger sibling, so you have to be a little cautious about when you are talking to them. So friends, this was all about Mars transit and its impact on different Lagna and moon sign. If you did like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell icon as well. Thank you.